PaulieBaby. I'm in here with the gang.
You already know it's your girl Milani in real life.
Period. It's your highness hashtag chick with the juices, juicy baby, your party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't,
you better get on a fucking smoke wave or drown.
And it's your boy Dub Dizzle.
Big Dub Dizzle. I don't hear you though. Where you at?
yeah, we got
Do it again.
Mike.
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead. One more time, Dub.
And it's your boy Dub Dizzle.
Big Dub Dizzle.
It's Nunu the Wild Child.
We were supposed to say something after Nunu. I forgot. What you saying?
Type shit.
Type shit. Do it again, Nunu. Do it again.
It's Nunu the Wild Child.
Type shit.
I like that.
I like it. So that's a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Locked in. How y'all feeling?
We had to find Dub. Now we found Nunu.
Right. How y'all feeling on this rainy Wednesday?
Good.
I feel great.
Great.
I feel
Blessed
good.
and highly favored.
I did a lot of unpacking, so I feel good.
Great job.
I feel
That is a fucking job. Okay?
It is a job. I was looking at that shit like, who is going to unpack this shit?
I had boxes sitting in the fucking corner for like 6 months after I moved to my house. Like, fuck it.
You gotta take your time.
Listen, I just went over my girlfriend's house. She moved into her crib a year and like couple months ago. Bro, I was like, why do you still have all these boxes around the house? Like you never, because all she do is work. And that the economy is so crazy. This bitch got to work 90,000 hours, pay $1 million worth of rent, and can't even enjoy your fucking space.
Y'all gotta do shit like me. See, Juice came to my house and was like, I don't understand how you got it together so fast.
In 2 seconds.
Because I put all that shit in the basement. I didn't put that shit all over. I put all that shit, and I told you to do that, right?
I did.
I put all that shit in the basement, and I brung it up one by one what I needed. The only thing that didn't go in the basement was the furniture that was supposed to go in whatever room it was supposed to go in.
Yeah, like
but every bag of clothes, every shoe, everything
moved
in
on
the
12 o'clock
first.
on Monday. At 1:30, her shit was done. I said, what the fuck happened? She called me like, girl,
Like
that's right, I'm done.
One house, it was like, boom.
TV, up, everything.
TV, everything. I'm talking about kick back, feet relax. She watching the surround sound and the goddamn fireplace. I'm like, you ain't moving here earlier? I moved
No, because I put all the bullshit that's in the boxes and the bags, even my shit.
My
It all went to the basement.
My
Only thing I
ass.
put upstairs was furniture.
Every time somebody touched the box, I got anxiety. I needed to see what was in it. I needed to touch everything that was in it. Till eventually, when I went in the room, I heard them niggas talking about me. Okay? And I just went in the kitchen and I was just, you know what? I'm gonna just let them do what the fuck they want to do. And I'm just gonna stay here in the kitchen. They like, just put it in the basement. Nobody even cares. You just want to look through everything. Like, fuck y'all. Why y'all talking about me? And I'm right here. I was like, and I hear you. She talking about, and we're still putting it in the basement.
Yeah, get that shit out your way.
But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good.
Instantly, fuck that.
Yeah.
I know you
It
did.
irritate me.
You can't have that shit
irritate me
around.
to
It
go
can't. I
look
can't
around for
see
shit.
it.
Yeah,
I
need to
can't
be
see
able to
it.
know everything.
Yeah, like I gotta strategically break it up. Okay, now I can go through this box. Now all this shit goes here. Now I can go through. Yeah, you gotta do that
My
shit.
life ain't set up like that. I be like, fuck that.
My
shit.
Leo shit.
Leo
shit. Leo shit.
You gotta do the bathroom. The bathroom.
The bathroom is always the first.
The bathroom, the bedroom.
I agree. The bathroom and the bedroom. I
Yeah,
agree.
bathroom
Everything
and
else is
bedroom.
like-
I'll be like, I don't gotta go down there.
Room, you be chilling on that unless you got
Company coming over, and that's what happened.
That's deep.
My bonus daughter had a game night last night, so it prompted us to just go ahead and push everything to
yeah.
But it worked. We got shit done. Shout out to
Game
Two's
night.
best friend. She came over and woke everybody up. We was mad as shit, but then she came in with the like, well, what y'all need help with? Come on, help me bring a dresser. Help Two bring a dresser upstairs and everything. I said,
Oh
damn,
yeah, like
come
that.
over
She
anytime.
came to work.
Dana was mad as shit. She was like, what? What the fuck is happening?
Why are we up this early? Why is shit moving around? It's too early.
It's too early.
Fucking early. No, shout out to my pop. Shout out to my
Shout out,
pop,
Dad.
because without my pop, my house wouldn't be together. I called my
I'm
pop
great. Call
and
Pop.
said I'm moving in, and the day that I moved in, my dad did not leave until he put my fireplaces on the walls, my TVs up, my picture. Like, it was my dad. It was me having a dad that come through whenever I call him.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
dad.
shout out to my dad, because I didn't put that shit up. I didn't put that shit together. I ain't even put this. I ain't put that shit together like my dad did. My dad put all that shit together
Shout
for me.
out to the dads.
Yeah.
Dads be coming through.
You know,
He just came and put my bidet on. Everybody get a bidet. I'm gonna start with that because it's time to get into this ratchet shit. I'm gonna start with. Me and Juice was having a conversation on the way to the car, but the conversation was prompted because I was watching something earlier today. So I'm somebody who was born into Islam. I was raised in an Islamic house. I was always taught to have stinger bottles to make stinger and clean yourself.
Tell them what a
after you-
stinger bottle
I
is,
was
'cause
going there.
everyone
I was
doesn't
going there
know.
after you go to the bathroom. A stinger bottle is just a bottle that you put water in. Some people put a little vinegar in it. Whatever you put in there, you want to do your thing. But you put water in there and you have it on the side of your toilet. So when you do use the bathroom, whether you're urinating or shitting, you squirt down there and you clean yourself, not just with a dry rag, but you actually put some water down there and get
With
that
some
shit up
tissue,
off
yeah,
you.
get it off you.
And it's like, using a wipe after you go to the bathroom, but it's a stinger bottle where you squirt it down there and get your shit together. I grew up in an Islamic house, and in Islam we use stinger bottles. Like, I'm talking, I don't give a fuck what you make it out of. There's times that it's the flower pot water thingy. Which is how the water, the
We've
flower
had
pot.
it.
One of those be beside the toilet. It don't matter, long as it's a stinger bottle between the toilet.
As long as they can get some water on your coochie or your penis.
Right. And the men too, not
Yes,
just the women
men.
use the stinger, the men
Men
too.
Okay.
So this 2025, we could do shit like get bidets in our house, and I've always had that since you can get one. So
And I was telling her that I did not grow up in an Islamic household. I did not become, familiar with Islam until I was an older teenager. But the very first time that I saw a man sit down and pee on the toilet, I was thrown the fuck off. I didn't know what was happening. I had to really do my research, and I was like, wait a minute, that does make sense. That makes a hell of a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? It's more cleanly. You know what I'm saying? You're not touching all your shit. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I mean?
it's not splashing back.
Splashing back on you.
Yeah, we don't realize that when you urinate and it hits the toilet, it splashes.
Look,
back.
look!
Yeah.
I want y'all to look those
How-
statistics
yeah,
up.
it's
Look
crazy.
that up. How the percentage of shit that backsplashes
Yes,
on you
after
when
you
you go
use
to
the
the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Yeah, so it's
all
crazy.
y'all nasty motherfuckers that be sitting on public toilets and
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes that tissue not enough.
Yeah, clean your ass. So, I was saying that story to say that it's crazy that I'm glad that I was blessed to know that growing up, because I watched a little small piece of a documentary that was speaking on how that here in America is really the only place that does not teach that.
Right.
To use water to clean themselves after that, like, and all the other countries think we're dirty as shit because we don't do that.
Right.
How do y'all feel about that?
That was
should
a
be common
practice that
sense.
wasn't
I wash my
carried
hands
over
before
from
and after I
England.
piss.
When
It should be
America,
common
when
sense.
when U.S. was established from England, it was like fuck the stinger bottle. Nigga, we gonna wipe and go.
Hey, we're gonna wipe and
I
go.
feel like that shit should be
Nasty.
common
But then
sense.
you got other
You
countries
feel like
that
it
don't
should be
use.
common sense?
Other
Yeah.
countries don't even use tissue. Like you cannot shake with certain hands because this is the hand that you,
you wipe
wipe
with
your
and
ass with
everything, yeah.
and you wash and this is the hand you eat with. Like,
Right.
bro, I'm still gonna use tissue.
But wet it though.
I'm like, just
Yeah,
wet it.
I mean that's
Wet
just
it.
like Nunu said. It's common sense. If you wiping your ass and you still see shit,
If you wiping your ass
need
and
to
you get
just-
up and you still itching, you start itching. You know you ain't
you probably
wiping.
need to
good.
use a little bit more.
You need
than
a
just
little
some
more
water
some
at
tissue.
this
You
point.
need some wipes.
Not
Get
even
your ass in
that,
the
just
shower.
Get the
I'm
fuck
just
in the
thinking
shower,
about
right.
The smell. I don't want to smell like piss.
Right.
Oh,
Like,
right, shit.
Like,
Also,
that's it. Like, I'm just
You never
thinking
know when
about-
it's gonna go down, right?
Yeah, you
Right.
right.
You know how, and that's
you
the
never know.
reality
You
of
gotta
it.
be
Get
fresh
some.
at
You
all
always
times.
gotta say, all right, let me
never know
freshen
when
up,
you
but
need
and
it.
you
always
want to be
wanna
ready.
be ready.
You
Right.
want to
Especially
be
if
ready.
you know you a spontaneous motherfucker.
Yeah,
Always
if you
gotta
gotta
be ready.
if you got a clingy nigga, he gonna be on you at
All
any
the
given
time.
time.
You be like,
like, yeah, like what? Like, wait a minute.
Keep that poom poom clean. Keep
All
that
the
poom
time.
poom
It's
clean.
so
Shout out to
deep,
everybody
sir.
on the live. Shout out to DJ Nate. I see
We
you.
love
Yeah.
to clean poom pooms over here.
We love to play poo-poos over here.
Niggas got to keep
Can
their
you imagine your
habits
nigga
too.
sticking his face in your ass and like, wait a minute, what was that?
Damn, babe.
Did you just fart?
All right, we ain't just gonna talk about these women. You niggas better clean them balls
Balls
and that
too.
ass too.
Shave your balls.
And it is getting hot. Yes, please shave the balls.
Shave your balls. If
Shave
you're
the
not
balls,
shaving your balls, you are fucking a child.
And you got
No, you're not fucking a child.
you're a fucking child.
But you're acting like a child.
And you got dingleberries.
And you got dingleberries.
Everything.
Yep, you
I
do.
don't wanna
Because
have
it's
everything.
real hairy between the balls
balls and the
Wash your shit.
ass.
Yeah, and you got a bunch of dingleberries because you don't clean down there properly because you don't stinger
And your
and you don't
stinger.
shave.
And
She
yo,
called
you
them
Part of being a
Whatever.
Muslim, we had to
Horrible
learn to
combination.
shave. All that counted. We had to do all that. That was a thing from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? That's why bitch fresh over here. All the
Ain't
time.
no dingleberries.
All the time.
Period. All right, let's get into something else because I just wanted to give that information out because I want you guys to wash your pussies better.
Yeah, it's
And
not
your
just
ass.
putting on new clothes.
And y'all underarms put
Wash
the
your
odor.
asses.
Change your clothes. You cannot put the same dirty clothes on repeatedly. You're gonna smell like dirty clothes.
Yeah, wash them. Wash up and wash your clothes. It's getting warm. We ain't got time for that.
Don't let
It's
your clothes
2025.
have dingleberries
Because
on
I'm
them.
telling you, it don't take your clothes out, the dirty clothes, and then iron them.
Right.
Oh my
We
God.
We can
That's
smell
nice.
it.
We can
That's
smell
nice.
it.
That's
The
nice. You out.
worst smell.
Just put that shit back on. Don't even like.
Don't
Don't
hide.
we know
You
and
don't,
we can
that
tell.
smell different.
You just
You
put
don't
it
wanna
in
do
the
that.
oven.
Like the fuck.
Bake the
Yes.
funk and then
No.
come outside.
Oh, this is a good one, ladies. Wash them fucking wigs this summer.
Wash the
Don't
wigs.
keep bumping them crusty ass fucking bundles this summer. We
I
know,
got one. I
and we
got
can
one.
smell it.
I got one. Ladies,
Yeah, wash
ladies,
your hair.
it's gonna be hot this summer. You don't
I
gotta
got
wear
blueberry
17
wigs.
pounds of makeup. It starts to drip.
Yes, it do.
It looks
don't-
crazy.
We
We don't
know.
need no
We can
wigs
see
with
it.
I
dingleberries
don't
on
want to
them.
go to the next cookout and see everybody
You
melt.
start looking caked
Okay.
up in 2
Yeah,
hours.
caked up and like, no, you don't gotta do that.
Yeah,
We
no.
like you just the way you are.
I got one. I got one.
No, we don't. We lying.
Don't be wearing the
Fuck
glued on lashes for 12 days straight.
Not this
All
summer.
the glue just stuck on top of that joint. Like we can see that. We can
That bitch
see that.
Look,
Looking
small
like a
glue
fucking
ball.
dinosaur
Give me
claw.
the small glue balls.
Like them jaws are crazy.
Or it be too heavy for your eye.
I got another. I got another. It's too hot to make your fucking edges a bang, a bang. Stop turning your bangs into fucking edges down your
Get
face.
some fucking edges off your eyebrows today.
I got one. I got one. I got
And
one.
them joints
I got
sweat
one.
and they hang up. They look like razor blades.
I know it's gonna be hot, but everybody doesn't have to wear a sundress.
Oh shit.
Everybody doesn't.
Oh shit.
Everybody
Oh shit. That was a real one. Damn.
If you don't got the body for it, leave that sundress at home.
If you don't have the body frame and if your pussy stink, like that shit be flapping around. We don't want to smell that.
We don't.
Okay?
We don't.
Hey yo. All right. All
Them
right.
little bodies.
don't.
Oh, and leave them little fucking wrestling bodysuits. Leave them shits alone. Nobody want to see you go on wrestling.
Y'all party me up over
Leave
here today. I
that
ain't
shit
got
alone. Leave that shit alone.
Yo, you out of pocket.
Then we said they not for
Looking like a
everybody.
fucking wrestler.
I ain't leaving them alone. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
W-
Not for everybody.
They not for
Every
everybody.
bitch ain't got a body. Like, if you ain't got a body, leave that shit alone. You look like a fucking wrestler.
First of all, I've been on my best behavior all
Like, leave that
motherfucking winter
shit
long.
alone.
I'm showing off my body. I'm putting that wrestler suit.
That's wild. That's wild.
Hey, yeah.
That's wild.
Put it on, Lonnie.
Yeah.
That person.
I'm single this motherfucking summertime.
Out of pocket.
Let's go.
Out of
Let's get
pocket.
Lottie back in the let's
Every
get Lottie back.
motherfucking color.
Out of pocket.
Every color.
Every week is gonna be a new
Please
joy.
don't.
They all gonna say
Period.
the Lonnie, the big one.
Anyway.
What's wrong with the bodies?
Oh.
The wrestling.
The
Oh,
wrestling.
It's a difference. All right, I ain't got too many
Yeah.
of those. But I got a couple body suits that I'm pulling out.
It's all right. We take it.
All right, Lottie. What we got? Where we started at? I mean,
All
we
right.
started already.
We
Let's
started. We
continue.
got real ratchet from the rip.
From the rip.
But anyway, our first story is about a guy
Uh-huh.
who had $100 million life insurance policy, but he died during COVID.
Wait, on himself?
Yes.
Okay.
For his family to take, have when he died.
Okay.
He died during COVID, and it came up in an autopsy that the cause of death was because of the flu shot that
The
The
COVID vaccination.
that he received. So he is unable to receive his life, and his family is unable to receive the life insurance policy because the vaccine is an experimental.
So
vaccination.
after they tried to fight the insurance company for the money, it was determined that they are not getting the money because the vaccine was determined to be an experimental
don't take that
drug,
shit.
and your insurance do not cover you if you die
die
from
from
using
COVID
an
and-
experimental
See?
drug.
Stop
Isn't
playing.
that crazy?
Yeah.
That is insane.
So
Everybody want to call you crazy because you don't want to take that fucking vaccination.
So what
Now
happened
they calling
was
it an experiment.
during the COVID, They was saying everybody had to take that goddamn vaccine,
They made a
and they
big deal
did,
about it.
and he's dead, and now his family ain't getting shit.
And they was threatening people's livelihoods. Like they was saying, you can't come to work
Yup.
if your kids can't
Yup.
come to school, and you needed a card.
You,
Motherfuckers start selling
everything.
the cards in the hood. I got me one.
Yeah,
I got me one
I mean,
because I
Period.
ain't getting that motherfucking vaccination. It just came out 2 weeks ago. No.
Period.
You know, so
Like,
I'm thinking
COVID came out on Friday. On Monday, they had the vaccination.
Get the fuck
I'm like,
outta
yeah,
here.
no, fuck that. You said them cards is how much?
Period.
I bought one for the whole fucking family.
and if you
I bought one for the whole family.
and if you
We
ain't
passed that
taking,
bitch
your
around.
blood is worth like $100 million by itself
Yup.
anyway,
Indeed.
and your sperm.
I
So
bet
now his family is unable to partake in that,
We rich,
that
my
$1 million
nigga.
life
I feel
insurance
bad for you motherfuckers who got that vaccination, and when you die, they gonna say you died from it, and now your family broke.
And y'all
It was
got-
a scam.
and
though.
you
It
got
was
me-
all a scam.
you got
That's
mesothelioma.
fucked up. That is
Now
fucked-
you got
It
Some
is
shit you
gonna-
can't even
it's
spell.
going to be a big lawsuit years down the line. Like if you or anyone you know took
Moderna. and you have mesothelioma.
Real
you
shit.
may be eligible to receive benefits for your loss. All right, cool. All right, next topic.
Next topic.
Our next topic is how do you ask a person that you've been talking to for like 3 months what is their name because you forgot it?
You know
Has
how
that
Oh,
ever
shit.
happened to you before?
all the time.
You gotta get the
How do you recover from that?
You
3
gotta get
months
somebody else to
3
ask.
months is crazy.
3 months is wild.
3 months
That's
you've been waiting
wild.
for somebody to say this nigga name so you can be like,
Oh, shit.
yes. Whole time you been calling them boo. Hey, baby, stink. Hey, baby.
Ew.
Oh
You
my God,
gotta
that's my
get-
new
it's-
bag.
No, you had
Nigga
that.
like me gonna be like, where you get these names from? Why you? What's my name?
You say your name. Well, say your say.
You.
Yo, can you imagine giving a nigga head and he like
That's a
Ralph?
fuck up.
You like wait what?
That's fucked
You
up.
told me to say my name.
You told me to say my name. Oh
Fuck
yeah.
up.
Wow.
You say it like that, like this.
I was loud.
All right, how
Y'all should have. The bitch should have
That's
went through.
fucked up.
You could have opened a glove department or something and
Why-
see his
look at-
motherfucking
Son,
name.
son.
Car wasn't in his name. Car wasn't in his name. Car wasn't
You
in
gotta
his
figure
name.
that out. I don't know.
I would be like, what's your government name? Like, what's
You
the
gotta
name
take
your
them
mother
around
gave you?
people
Full
and then
name.
say, yo, I forgot it.
What's your full
He
name?
be like, bitch, I told you.
I forgot. I smoked.
You still calling the nigga by his Instagram.
calling them
You.
Uptown Robbie 234.
You out of pocket.
That remind me of what's his name? Oh my God, I'm about to do it again. Big Chill.
Just chill.
Just Chill.
She did it again.
What?
I
You out
called
of
this
pocket.
nigga by his. He's like, you don't even know
said,
me. I called this
just
nigga by his
DM.
Instagram
Just
handle.
DM.
He was like, no, that's not my name. I'm like, it is your name. And he said his name. I'm like, well, it's similar. And then he was like, that's my Instagram handle. I'm like, nigga, I told you I knew you. Fuck on. I told you. But that would be the bitch like me. Like, I don't know. His name Uptown Robbie. 234.
That's it.
Big Draco. Big Draco 69.
And then look, you always take the one piece of the name out the joint. You be like, it's Drake.
It's Drake.
It's his name Drake.
We call him Draco. The fuck? He be like, bitch, my name ain't no motherfucking Draco. It's Deshaun.
Real shit.
Like, oh
Out
shit.
of pocket.
Oh my God, I can't deal with y'all. What we got next,
All
Lonnie?
right, we have an update. Y'all know we be coming through with a real tea. Our next story is an update on the mother that left those kids in squalor for years.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Had them
crazy.
living in shit and had them living off of Popeyes, dropping them off food
Yep.
once a week on the motherfucking porch and
While
keeping
she-
it pushing.
while she lived around the corner.
Trifling conditions while she lived perfectly fine.
Not,
Yeah.
not
She
even
was around
that
the
she was
corner,
staying
though.
with a nigga.
She was down the
She
street.
was with a nigga.
She was living with a nigga. She was living her best life.
Living her best
Yeah.
life.
The thing was, though, I didn't know this, but I found this out. The kids was 15, 12, and 13.
That's still too much.
They were young, but they were old enough to clean that motherfucking house up and
Not
clean
when
it
it-
and not
no,
live the
let's-
fuck
no,
up.
Soon as you eat the pizza, you put the pizza in the trash.
No, no.
there for
They've been there
years.
for years. You think
No
she
one
wasn't
taught
living
them
like that? Nobody
how to
taught
do
them.
that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
they just
I guess
Yeah.
you got a point. I
and
guess
then
you got a
once
point.
and then
I
once
guess
it
you
gets
got a
out of control, who the fuck is going to be able to clean that up? You
it
need a
back together.
hazmat people.
Yo.
Was that the same one where the mice was eating the? No, that was
no,
the
no,
baby.
that was a
Nah,
different
that was
mom.
a baby, but
That
the
was a
same-
different mom.
But even
Ooh,
still,
yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
saw that.
saying?
But this
Like,
was
Saw
the
that.
mom where they had millions of Popeyes boxes. The kids were
I
sleeping
saw
on
it.
pizza boxes.
I saw
Right.
it. Well, this bitch
She's facing
said-
life in prison.
Yes, and she said,
Facing life in prison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're
Life?
convicting her of life in
Them
prison.
kids belong
yeah.
to the government, technically.
Maybe she ain't gonna get
The government
custody.
should get life.
"Hey, yo, what's next, honey? Because this man is crazy, right?"
Life, though, that's deep.
All right. Our next story is about a group of young niggas who robbed millions of dollars from ATMs in Michigan, in Louisiana, and Alabama, and they got busted by posting on their IG,
Dumb ass motherfucker.
and the feds followed them and busted them. What's your thoughts on
hard,
that?
And then confirmed it was them because of their cell phones being attached to the location.
The location.
The location
No crimes
was
with
that.
cell phones.
Location.
Real shit.
After
Like
the
I
ring.
said last week, you not supposed to
Take your phone
if
to-
you know you about to go do some dirt.
Yeah.
No,
You
you
never
don't. You
supposed
leave
to
that
take
shit
your
at
phone.
home.
You don't even
That's
need
the
it.
first thing they gonna go for.
Niggas ain't riders for real. They don't know.
Location.
They are
don't
busting.
know.
They are
You know what
busting
I'm
all.
saying?
They are busting all these vending events.
Oh my goodness!
They
Did y'all
are
see that
busting
right
these
here in
vending events.
Philadelphia?
No,
Niggas is
that's not the
snitching.
first
Niggas is
one. That's
telling.
not the first one.
but
The
that's
first
the most
one.
recent one.
They're busting
Niggas is
all these
telling.
vending events. They're busting all these people who are advertising, you know what I mean, shit online. They are pulling the fuck up. So y'all better be careful.
And you
Yeah.
got 1,000
Niggas out here
motherfucking
moving like that shit
undercover
Watch who you
agents.
hang around. That's all. Watch who you
got
hang
a lot
around.
of thousands-
And
you
don't
got
tell your
thousands
business to
of
nobody and
motherfucking
shit like
undercovers
that.
in them situations that
And you gotta realize that
Swear to God.
the cops or the people investigating, they let you rock out for a certain amount of time
So
until
they can
you
build
run-
the case.
So they can build the case. So and they want you to run up a bag. So once them dollars get in them high amounts, it's just like stealing and shit. They'll let you steal all the way up until you steal over $1,000 worth of shit. Now you getting a real charge.
Right. They
And
let
people
you
is
run it.
telling.
let you,
So
a lot of these
everybody
places
is
let you
potentially
steal
a cop.
until you steal to where it's becoming
Yeah,
Bullshit.
sell your drugs in the street like a real man.
Exactly.
Shout out,
Gang.
shout out to Kane
Freeze
Black.
gang.
Get on my nerves.
Scary ass hustlers. I agree with you, Kate.
Hey, yeah.
People
I agree.
telling,
You're
so
100%
everybody is a
right.
fucking cop until they not one.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Yep, facts.
I'm done.
The thing is, those little, we been to them joints. They be fucking rocking. It's a circuit to come
Real
through
shit.
and get
Facts.
all the shit you need in one spot. I was here for it. I
Yep.
wasn't opposed for it.
Neither-
I
I
thought it
wasn't.
was genius. The thing is, they start letting the wrong people in.
And yep.
Popo.
And
They
they
start
will
letting Popo in.
and they'll have motherfuckers sitting outside to follow you after the
They
event.
was drawing. They used to be drawing in front of them joints too. Holding
Not
up
just
traffic,
cops
just
neither. Not
doing
just
too
cops.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's like, whatever. It's done. Hey, be careful, y'all. Y'all gotta be. The shit not legal. Okay.
What's next?
All right.
Y'all teaching people how to sell drugs.
Yeah.
I
fuck
mean,
is going
we
on
is
here?
real hitters out here.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Tell them, Lonnie.
Just give me
Y'all going to jail. Advertising on the gram is anything.
Yeah.
No, real.
Niggas will be having shit for days and you will never know because they don't got that shit on their Instagram. You gotta see them in person.
I be like, did this nigga just post his crack on the fucking on the
He be
stories?
like, yo, I got these big ass guns. Come get him. I'm on the corner, 18th. You be like, okay, we're coming to lock his dumb ass up.
I'm serious. I don't even want nothing from you.
Exactly. I ain't even
Yeah.
trying to
Inbox me for an eardress,
Yes, like nigga, we got the low on you. We know where your address is.
We got
All
it.
we gotta do is just slide down your page. We can find you.
Right.
Matter
It's
of
not
fact,
hard. You put it in your bio, dickhead.
oh my god, they be so stupid. These 2025 criminals is
Dumb.
different.
Dumb. Oh,
They
what we
don't
got
give a
next?
Fuck.
All right, our next story is about a Miami nurse who was arrested for manslaughter charges after taking her mother's intubation tube in the ICU out. She claimed she wanted her to die in peace, and she felt like her mother was suffering. She was a nurse, and they're now charging her for manslaughter because the
Oh.
doctors felt like it wasn't her call to do that. What's your thoughts on that?
She did not like her mom. She
Yeah.
did not give a fuck.
That's kinda
about-
crazy.
She did not like her mom, bro. I'm not trying to hear that she didn't want to be paid. This, that, and that.
Yeah, that's just like
ain't no way I'm taking that shit out of my mom without, you know what I'm saying, the proper, like, fuck out of here. She didn't like her mom.
Because all she had to do was say, yo, I think we should pull the plug. And they was going to do it.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It's a way
I'm
to do
confused
it.
She
at
just
why
did that
she
shit.
did. That's what I was about to
Exactly.
say. I'm confused at why she
why
just
she
didn't
felt
do
like
it
she needed to do
the
it
right way,
Right.
because if she was on life support,
You need to
eventually they
breathe.
was going to give her the option of pulling the plug or letting her mom fight. So for her to just be like, no, fuck it, I'ma just pull this plug and just let her go is just crazy. You didn't give.
She woke up and
Life
chose
support,
violence. She
life
didn't give a
insurance.
fuck. She ain't give a
She wanted to
fuck.
kill her.
She like today.
Today is the day I'm
Today,
crashing
today.
out.
That's it.
Today.
She crashed out.
Hand me
big
my.
time.
She's hand me my scrubs.
She ain't give a fuck.
I got something for this bitch.
I mean, I agree with Paulie. She should have did it the right way. At
She
some
shoulda
point,
done it
she
the
would have
right
been
way.
presented with the opportunity to make that call. You don't just do that shit yourself because you a nurse.
No.
That's just like, I mean, whatever. I'm not giving no analogies. It was wrong.
It was wrong.
It was just wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
Rest in peace to her mom.
She said, "Bitch, you gotta go one way."
One
in the afterlife,
way
mama.
or another.
What's next, man?
Fucking sick. Okay, let's say you meet somebody, they the love of your life, y'all fall in love, y'all whatever. You find out that this a few years of dating, you find out that this person is your long lost sibling. What are you doing?
Are you staying with
End
that
it.
person?
Stop. Everything stop.
Oh my! First of all, first,
Cousin.
no,
How the fuck I don't know that's
First,
my
I'm
sister?
throwing up. First, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up because I'm sure if we've been knowing each other this long, we've been fucking. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I'm throwing up. I'm like super throwing up. Then I'm gonna have. I don't know what I'm gonna probably need psychological help. We're definitely. I don't even want to see you again.
I gotta ask my mom and
This is too
dad why the
embarrassing.
fuck I ain't know.
Yeah, then I got a
We're not
problem
even
with my mom and pop. Said,
siblings
"What
Because
is
why I gotta sit
Yeah,
back
we
down?
not even
Yeah.
siblings either.
We not family, no nothing.
No,
No,
not
nothing to
that.
each other no more.
No, they
Yeah.
would drive me to do drugs for real.
I
Like,
hate you.
yeah, I would hate everybody. I would hate my parents. Right.
Like literally.
It's not a motherfucking my
family.
family.
Know this
You gonna
motherfucker.
think everybody
Y'all
knew
y'all probably see me, and then if I've been with them years, y'all see me with
this
Y'all
motherfucker.
see me with this motherfucker.
Right.
So like, no. Like,
Oh my God, that's horrible.
that's sick.
That
All
was
y'all
that
sick.
was a
Welcome to the country.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing though? Are you?
No, I'm not leaving.
No. Well, where we got this story
You gotta
from?
go.
There
Hopefully
were
you can shoot
people.
yourself.
There were people saying that if they've been together for years now, and that's the love of their life, and
They staying with them.
They staying with them.
They crazy.
So y'all can't have no kids.
First of all, I mean, yeah, your kids gonna be a little retarded, like not a little, a lot retarded.
lot.
Sorry, I hate. There's no other way to say it. Your kids
Special
gonna be
needs.
retarded.
special.
No,
needs.
retarded.
Real shit.
Okay, all sorts of shit going on with your kids. You can't mix the same blood with people.
Are we looking like that?
Not
White
your
family
siblings.
with all this.
Not your siblings.
Or your mother or father.
That's why when older people be raping they, dads be raping their daughters and shit, these daughters be having these fucking autistic ass kids from their fucking dad. You don't do it. It's just nasty. It's not right. It's a chemical imbalance. It's just cool. Like, no, we're not carrying
You're
on
not-
the
so
family
if-
lineage in that
Yeah,
way.
you probably just never having no more kids. You just probably
Yeah,
need to get
like,
fixed.
no. First of all, no, it's your brother.
All right, I got
You
one.
gonna get worms.
You got worms.
You got worms. You get. You
I got one. I got one. So they saying that in 2026, if you are married and you are court cheating and your significant other can prove that you are cheating, that your ass is going to jail.
You can get arrested or they can sue
Prison?
you.
I ain't
Or
mad
they
at
can sue
that.
you.
Prison?
You need to start making these niggas stand on what the fuck they do.
Yeah.
And bitches.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
These bitches so
Girls don't cheat.
delusional.
Girls don't cheat.
And bitches.
We need to start making these niggas do what
These
stand on
Girls
that
don't
shit.
cheat. See that? Girls don't cheat. Girls don't cheat.
No.
Girls.
Lies.
I said what
No.
the fuck I said.
I'm a girl. We cheat.
Niggas learn how to cheat from girls.
Girls cheat, y'all. Stop.
Now,
We just better at it than guys is.
so delusional though nowadays to the point where
What's wrong with your
Yeah, I can't hear you that good.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These bitches so delusional nowadays though to the point where they will literally send you to jail or they will sue you. And
Yeah.
they still try to be with you after that.
Real
Yeah.
shit.
I'm the
They
bitch
still
to
want
sue
to
you
be
and
with
still
you after that shit.
take you back.
So it's like,
Hey, yo.
what's the purpose of that? You gonna put me through all that shit for what?
I
Because
think
why
that,
would you put
I
me
think
through
that's
all
a
that
little.
shit?
I think that's a little. I think the whole thing. Now suing is one thing, especially if we have shit invested
All right, but-
together.
but they
but
said
going to jail.
You
is like,
stood in front of. You got a marriage license. You stood in front of a judge.
Right.
You stood in front of a priest. You signed this contract saying that you are, going to do all these things and be with
And
this
do that.
person, and then
I
you
wanna
So why
cheat.
go through all that
So
trouble?
now you broke that vow. You broke. You're going to
What
jail.
extent
And
that
see,
shit
this
go
is
to,
why
though?
I don't believe in fucking marriage and this contract bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a fucking business, bro. This
know
is a
what?
business. And it's not even a fucking business for y'all. It's a business for these motherfuckers.
Right.
Like, fuck marriage. Like,
Yeah.
fuck marriage.
I
Fucking
used to wanna
do
get
something
married.
at
I feel
home.
like
Like,
you
just be like,
so.
yeah, we go together, we married. Put some paperwork in order where y'all can fucking, you make sure that each of y'all is taken care of. Because you can do that and not be married.
So when you saying fuck
Juice.
marriage, you mean
You can marry
downtown
people,
with the
Juice.
government paperwork?
There's
other ways you can
other
marry
ways to
people,
get
Juice.
married.
There's
Juice,
other
you
ways
can
you
marry
can get
people, Juice.
You
married.
can call me. I can
You
marry you.
actually
I
can
can
marry
marry you.
people.
Yeah, I can marry you.
We gonna-
And I'm not playing. I'll show you my
our date. She can marry. I
can
forgot
marry-
about that shit.
I can.
She's ordained.
Y'all don't remember the Glockaware
I
ways?
do.
I wonder though, like what extent that should go to though, because everybody's version of cheating could be
Different. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
So like what?
And you
if
get
I
to
like
go
a
to
bitch
court
picture,
and-
if I like a bitch picture and she can send me to jail.
I'm sure they probably mean
Like-
infidelity,
No,
like
infidelity
sex,
like
and,
sex.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Right, yeah.
yeah.
Now,
Gotta-
this is what I agree
identify as
with.
that being
If you
infidelity.
wait,
that
if
too.
you
No.
if you give me a disease that I cannot get rid of, yeah,
Oh,
you should
yeah,
go to jail.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You should go to jail.
I agree.
And I'm suing you. I'm gonna sue you and you should go to jail.
I'm suing your mom.
suing your family. Yeah, I'm taking
Double
everything.
jail.
100%.
Fucked up.
All right.
All right, what's next?
Our next topic is: what is the most awkward date you've ever been on? Here's a story.
Okay.
He took me to his parents' favorite spot. We saw his mom there feeding strawberry to another man. He was about to confront her, but his dad came out the bathroom and sat with them, and he grabs the man's hand. That was the night he learned his parents like to tag team other men.
Oh no.
I had a story, but I don't. And fuck it.
That's fucking
Hey.
insane.
Can't beat that. Ain't no.
No,
I don't
there's
even
I
wanna
ain't
hear
never
this
been on
shit.
no weird date though.
No, but we gotta hear y'all. What is
Yeah, I
the
don't even
what,
wanna
I
hear
ain't
what is
never
the
nobody
been on
most
no
awkward date you've ever been on?
I've been on
Surely-
a date with a person who didn't talk the whole 45 minutes ride to the date, or back, but 45 minutes. Yeah, just didn't say nothing.
Wow,
Yeah.
terrible.
The only time that words were said is when we were doing the activity of the date, and then once that was over, it was like back to like mute.
Yeah, I don't. That's I can't.
Yeah, I can't deal
I
with
fell.
that,
I
man.
fell off a
Dates probably
balcony.
was the best things of the relationships with me. Like
You said what?
the dates probably was the best things of the relationship with me.
Yeah,
Like we
that's
was
the
out
best
doing some
I
shit.
never had
But like
Yeah.
during the
It wasn't-
dating phase, like during the dating phase.
I have another one. I'm not that tall, but little niggas think I am for some reason. And I went out on a date with a guy that was shorter than me, but I had heels on because I was coming from a previous situation. And he made us stop at the store so he could buy me flats because he didn't want me
He
to be
want you
taller
walking
than him.
around so
He
tall, much
ain't
taller
do
than her.
nothing wrong.
You ain't about to be out here making me look like a
Wait,
little
you're like, you gonna
munchkin.
take the fucking heels off.
Yeah, we're not going out standing side by side looking like a couple. If like you're already taller than me, and then you finna wear heels too.
Yeah, we
no.
super tall.
Like no.
I got one.
Play that
How you mad at me because you short?
You not about
I've
to tell
got
me
one.
I can't wear heels because
I
you
got
say
that.
You
Wow.
could wear heels. We just not finna go out
But a
looking
short
like
guy.
Yeah, like
I've
first
got
of all,
that.
you want to wear heels on date night. Date night is the night to pull out your best fucking heels. Okay.
And I'm looking like a child. Like,
No, I got
Yeah, I
that.
get that.
My ex-husband was really short, so I know.
Y'all niggas got a little nigga complex. That ain't got nothing to do with
Shit,
it.
hold up. Get the fuck. Stand
You
up.
gotta
dude.
stand on
Stand
the
straight.
You stand
Stand
halfway
straight,
on the
little
curb.
nigga.
You make him stand on the curb. You stand in
This
the street.
same nigga, when we took a picture, he made me sit down. So, and I didn't even have shoes. I didn't even have heels
Wow,
on.
that's
Yeah.
insane.
He made me sit down in the picture and he stood up.
'Cause
Wow,
he's
he was like, "You too
You
tall. You
mad
gotta
'cause-
sit."
Why you here with me, bro? You
That
mad
is
because I'm
insane.
tall?
All right, no,
He had
wait.
some real weird insecurities.
I got one.
All right.
And it wasn't my date, it was me.
Okay.
So y'all know I'm super clumsy. And
Oh,
I was on a date. We thank God it was somebody that I had already knew. But we were on a date and we were sitting on the balcony. It's a live band. It was a nice little situation. But where they sat us was kind of weird. So this is like the deck. And then right here is just a little curb thing, and then it's a hill, and then the sidewalk is like grass, and then the sidewalk, and then the street. Little block. So I said, damn. I sat down. I said, oh, I better move the seat up and move this table because I know I talk a lot and I be moving around. My seat gonna move. Yeah, so long story short, we're talking. He's sitting there, I'm sitting here, and I'm like, yeah, you know, such. And one leg
Slid back.
Slid back. That motherfucker went over the goddamn joint. So one side of the chair is just falling. There's no rail here.
Yeah.
I'm like
all the way back.
He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. We know it's an emergency, right? So I'm like, I'm falling. That's all I can get out. And he's trying to grab me, but he's missing me the whole fucking time. The chair falls. I flip down the fucking hill and land on my feet on the sidewalk like a fucking I just was in the fucking
You ain't go down.
Olympics.
You ain't go down.
No, and I walked back up the hill and said, if anybody fucking got their phones out, right? The band stopped playing and
Everything. It was real.
That shit was hilarious. That was the funniest shit. Thank God I got a sense of humor and I don't really give a fuck about people. But I had the little sticky pine things all over my shirt. In my hair.
I got one.
I did get a free drink.
So I went on a breakfast date with this guy, right? And he was super sweet. And this was like our second date. Got an orange juice, right? And he opened it for me and set it down. Now before we went in there, we smoked the whole L. I was fried, eating the food. Open the juice, put the cat back on there. We talk. I go to get the juice, right? Pick it up to shake it a little bit and shook the shit all over him. Y'all.
Wait.
I was like,
yes.
It's hilarious. He had no reaction. He just was like,
no. I had a similar situation where the guy picked up the ketchup.
He cut me off even.
No, just let you go. Listen, he went to go put the ketchup on his fries. It wasn't working. He puts the top on and goes to shake the fucking ketchup, and the ketchup said, I'm talking about ketchup all down his face, all down his white shirt. We just got to the fucking road. Where we going now? We got to go home.
I'd have been cracking the fuck up.
I was dying.
I got one. We run out of time. We gonna run. I'm gonna say mine and we're gonna go to another topic. Listen, I got one more. So there was this guy who I'm sorry, I'm telling the story if you're watching. It was this guy who liked me like all my motherfucking life growing up and shit. So I never really liked him like that, but he was real, real nice. So we finally start talking. I'm like, okay, I guess I can go out on a date with the guy. So yeah, we meet up for the date and shit. And this nigga got on. He got on jeans and dress shoes.
Did you continue on with the date?
You better not have left.
That would have been enough for me.
I start thinking hard as shit. Shout out to my bitch Chrissy. I call my girlfriend Chrissy, like, Chrissy, call my phone. In like 15 minutes, screaming and crying like it's a fucking emergency. I cannot go on and date this nigga got on jeans and church shoes.
Not jeans.
He about to go down South Street. Nigga, I ain't going with him.
He's taking you to South Street.
Yo,
He put his lemon pepper steppers on.
Did he have socks on with him? Or no socks?
He had socks on.
No socks is crazy.
If he would have had no socks on, oh no.
I jumped out that car at Boy motherfucking Erie and got my ass back uptown faster than a motherfucker. I did not.
My God.
That is terrible.
We are not going to South Street.
I would have never been able to look at South Street the same after that.
Shout out to the
If I
nigga
would
in the
have had to go on a
Gators,
date with a
man.
nigga
Fuck
with jeans
it.
and dress shoes on.
Damn.
Was they shiny?
And he had
Was
a
they
button
shiny?
up on. Yeah, they were shiny. He had a
no.
striper button up on with them Jones.
Girl, he pulled out his Sunday
Shout out
best
to
to
the
take you
Gators,
out.
man. Shout
That
out to
is,
the
he
Gators.
really loved you.
He definitely shined
He
them
pulled out
joints.
his best fucking shoes and his best
You gonna turn
shirt.
him
He
down.
shined
To
them
take
joints.
you out, Paulie.
He was in that
That's
dress.
That's corny.
insane. He liked you.
All right, we ain't about the.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I do.
That's
I
fucked
do.
up.
I
feel
kind of
bad.
feel
What's his
bad
name,
for him.
Paulie?
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris.
Chris, where your shit, Chris?
If you want to reclaim a date,
So that nigga would show up in some motherfucking dress shoes.
Go in those fucking
put your
Crocs.
best lemon pepper steppers on it.
Now you know what not to
Pull out the
wear.
Glock and wear. Now you know what not to wear.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, don't
take it
come in the
personal.
rain.
He gonna have his Jesus pieces on there. He gonna he button all the way to the top with his sandals, his brown sandals. The guy you put on your son.
He probably stepped this shit up. He probably the type of nigga that wear the Louboutin with the spikes on them still. He gonna come in here with them jewels on.
paid a pretty penny for these.
Paid a pretty penny.
All right. What we doing? We got time for one more?
Do we?
Yeah.
I don't think
Run it
so.
real quick.
All right, so A girl is going viral for having an argument on live with women about how wet her pussy is. Okay, which is a crazy ass argument.
Was that that thing where she was on live and she all got
She
her hands
proceeded to go on live and put the phone near
down
her
there
pussy while
and-
she's
yes.
fingering herself. And this sounded
in the
pretty
street
wet.
with her
In the
bitches.
streets, but it was broad daylight, and it just was like,
She was like, "Cause my shit is wet." You said my shit is dry. My shit ain't wet. I mean, my shit is wet. And
Child, what is the world coming
What is
to?
happening? I'm telling you,
I don't even know what to say to that. I'ma just pray for that one. We just gonna pray
Can
for
we
them.
get out of here with Lonnie?
Yes, we can't go nowhere without
Out of
Lonnie doing
pocket.
what the fuck she do. Lonnie come through each and every Wednesday and do one motherfucking thing. What you be doing, Lonnie?
You know your girl comes through each and every Wednesday to inspirate these hoes, period. Okay, and the quote for this week is it a loss or is it a redirection?
Redirection. It's never a loss.
Never a loss. God damn it, we don't lose around here.
We lose around here. We fucking winners.
Yes,
We don't take no
That
L.
part.
Only L's I take is to the
Wow.
face.
So I gotta be Lonnie. With that being said, we gonna sign about this bitch. I'm yours truly, PaulieBaby, and please don't forget the fucking baby, aka DJ PaulieBaby. I'm signing out with the gang.
It's your girl Melania in real life,
Period. It's your highness hashtag chick with the juices. Juicy baby, your party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't,
You better get on the fucking smoke wave or drown.
And it's your boy Dub Dizzer.
Big Dub Dizzer.